Negotiators from the U.S., Ukraine, and Russia all sat down together in an attempt to work out a deal that would end the war in Ukraine. It comes as President Trump finds himself on the receiving end of some strong criticism from one of the U.S.'s closest allies. Erica Brown has more today from Washington.
Representatives from Ukraine, Russia, and the U.S. met in Abu Dhabi Friday, according to U.S. officials, for the first three-way negotiations to end the war in Ukraine. The joint talks are seen as a sign of progress, but control of territory is a big sticking point.
It's all about the eastern part of our country. It's all about the land.
The talks follow President Trump's return from the World Economic Forum. In a social media post Friday, he wrote in part, many things were accomplished, including the framework of a deal with NATO on Greenland.
We're all going to work together, and actually NATO is going to be involved with us. We're going to be doing it in conjunction, parts of it in conjunction with NATO.
President Trump's push to take over Greenland had already put a strain on relationships with NATO allies, and new comments he made to Fox News minimizing their contributions seem to have only further increased tensions.
They'll say they sent some troops to Afghanistan or this or that, and they did. They stayed a little back, a little off the front lines.
British Prime Minister Keir Starmer slammed the remarks, noting that the UK lost more than 400 military personnel during the war.
I consider President Trump's remarks to be insulting and frankly appalling.
In another sign of the Trump administration's growing tension with allies, President Trump revoked Canada's invitation to join his new Board of Peace following a back and forth with Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney.
The spat between the two leaders began when Mark Carney spoke about a rupture in the world order during his speech at the World Economic Forum in Switzerland. He did not mention President Trump by name, but later the president responded saying, quote, Canada lives because of the United States. Carney took issue with that statement saying, quote, Canada doesn't live because of the United States. Canada thrives because we are Canadian.